may ask who I am, and I'll tell you. I am a hunter. The game hunter. Hello everyone, welcome back to another part of Megaman CX7. Last time I left you guys off, we took care of Aelous, who's going to destroy the world. This is for fish. This part, this is a really good answer. I'm gonna go take care of Aelous now because I have his weakness. So let's go take care of Aelous, because another thing is where Aelous is a mission to get a sub-tank. Now I'm gonna go and actually take care of that mission off screen, like, you know, take care of all the extra stuff that's necessary to get to it, because it's a couple of things you need to do to even manage to get to oh, sorry about that, to even try to get the sub tank that you get from her, because the mission you gotta do all this mission stuff to even get to get the sub tank from her. So I think, is there a cutscene here? Yeah, yes there is. And I ain't transforming at a freaking sonar. What? Arg! And everything just starts floating. As you can tell, this is definitely gonna be one windy game. Or is this Aelous blowing a lot of hot air? Oh! And somebody in the distant future is face palming right now. All they're really telling you, all that was to us to just be careful of. You know what? I got Aelous first for a reason. So I'm gonna take care of. It just feels so nice to be able to. Let's just charge here. A cool thing about Aelous is that he has a lot of ice-based attacks, such as the Ice Dragon, which, as he saw, did nothing there. So we're just gonna ignore that, because that can weigh you down, and I don't want to show you about what I mean by that. Would you say that snake, when all that gunk was thrown in my face? We should say this does that same thing. Strange. Okay, we're gonna head up here. I say this one, just like traveling as Rose Spark is a god. Oh, this is the thing right here. That last thing just hurts you. This one is the one that it likes to what's get Rose Spark here. Do this, do this. I don't know my way around here. I know my way around because it's just simpler, but I don't like this area that much. I like the final boss, the boss of this area, but I hate getting to him. Cause even the fight that deals with him can be annoying. That's just how annoying, oh goodness gracious, that he is. He's a pretty fun boss to fight once you finally get his pattern down, but at the same time, this is his personality. It's a douche nozzle. He's also a douche nozzle. Oh my, really? I didn't even know that happened. That's a lie. I remember that does happen. I forgot. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, because I'm gonna probably die. I even got my way to get some extra lives, because you start off with like, I think 3 lives, and I go through lives. Even though I do play better, I go through lives like crazy. Oh, like I said, I go through lives like crazy. I was just trying to electrocute that vine. That's not even the hard part. Okay. Like, I'm already dying to that. Okay. I'm dying to that. Like, that's ridiculous. If only you could. I wish there was a way to climb up these vines like a human being. Okay, we're gonna do this. Sorry about being quiet, but as you can probably tell, I hate this level of passion. Ugh. Let's Am I healing? Okay, that's apparently okay, let's just drop. Oh wow, that Okay. As you see, that thing can weigh you down, and its job is to actually prevent you from jumping. Go! I even got to get past that part. Well, that was simple. I was making that more harder than it needed to be. That's what she said. I think. Oh god. Right here, as you see, when you hit them, they attack back. It's an ingenious way of an enemy to become. If I say do this to myself, because it forces you to think before you attack. I like this music here. Yeah, I will say that I like Megaman ZX, the original's music, a little bit more. Especially Green Grass Gradation. That song was epic. Oh god! It's the part of the game where cheap deaths can be cheap like no other. There is wind physics here. Wind physics. If you didn't like physics in Sonic games, if you're a fan of Sonic games, which I am, then you're not gonna like the physics here. Just a heads up. You're not gonna like physics here, because the physics are dickish. Like I thought I was supposed to be some kind of robot, yet I can be blown around fairly easily here. I'm a freaking Reploid, and I'm already having to just push the control stick forward. Like, that's ridiculous. How am I a robot and I'm that light? Like, seriously. I know I'm trying to justify. And did I forget to mention the dickish enemy placement? Z-Man, you have no right to complain, and it's directly to you watching this. And you see that enemy can turn invisible. Like, I would say I had no right to complain either, because I saw that thing there. I knew it was gonna be coming, but at the same time, I was hoping I can get to it. I can destroy it before. So you gotta fight. You gotta fight these enemies that can turn invisible, while it's also fighting the wind. So it's like you're being pit against nature. Like I said, nature already hates me as it is. What am I looking like on lives right now? Oh, I'm at 9. I hate the invisible enemies. They make no sense about where they're being placed. Like Capcom. Jesus Christ, I've heard of difficulty spikes, but this is no difficulty spike. This is just cheap death placement. It's really all that is. Cause like, okay, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I want to kill you. Oh god. Oh god. I guess that's pretty much what you want to do. Is you want to? Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Oh, there. Welcome to the fail montage. I guess you guys wanted some fail, and I guess you're gonna get it now. I know you guys wanted to see some fail, so I hope you're happy. Oh. In my defense, I had no other choice but to do that. You know what? I should probably pause this again, like just give myself some time to get across this, because I tell you, I hate this area, and I've never realized how hard it was to actually compensate while also trying to get across. So I'll be there, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, after that hideous and unshowable fail routine, which you guys will never get a chance to see, I'm sorry, guys, but I want to save some face here. You already seen me fail enough. Because I hate that part of the area. If you guys play the game, you'll see what I'm talking about, because that area is almost unplayable. At least in my eyes, it's almost unplayable. What's in here? I think this is actually the area with the. Is it? Yes, it is. That's the chick you want to talk to for the side quest that I'm gonna get most of. I'm gonna initiate sometime in some episode, and I'm gonna go and finish it off screen, get everything I need to complete it. The little item card will tell you exactly what you need and where to find it. Or for that matter, if you really need more help than that, which I don't blame you, you could go find it on like Game Facts. I think is where I found it, information for that side quest. So, okay. Another thing is You might want to play this level as Synarch. You might want to play this level as Synarch, just for the fact that because you can hang off the edges. It's one thing you might want to keep in mind. If you play as Synarch, you get to use the kunai. On top of that, you also get a chance to you also be able to have the hang on ledges and hang on moving platforms for that matter, which actually kind of makes Synarch really freaking cool to use because he can be used in some really interesting like situations where you could easily something that is really difficult with another character can be made fairly easy just because of this game just wants me to fail, doesn't it? It just wants me to. Well, at least the good thing is I'm playing a whole lot better than I did with Megaman ZX. Because I had no practice up to at this point on that game because I haven't played it in such a freaking long time. This isn't really so much the same because I played this like last year while ZX was going on. So this is the game I said I was practicing up on, which kind of improved my gameplay a little bit. Man, I used to say that Megaman ZX was a whole lot harder than this game. I'm starting to look back on what I said now and just say that both these games are freaking difficult. I used to believe this game was a whole lot easier. It's probably because I was so used to the mayhem that ZX, you know, put me through. As you can see, I used up a lot of my freaking sub tank just trying to get through here. So I'm hoping. Oh, go ahead. Another thing you want to know is like in normal mode, I wasn't privy to that damage mainly because they didn't take any. I was still having my visibility frames. I want to activate this guard point, and now just in case I die, which I most likely probably will, I'll be able to respawn back there. I think I want. I thought I wasn't going to transform back, but well, whatever. Well, we're here with Aelous.
What's a Model W doing here?
Could this be the source of the gravitational anomaly?
Inescapable destiny. So, you came, Megaman Model A. But I'll be taking the Model W. Aelous! What are you doing collecting Model Ws? That's a silly question. You call yourself a Megaman, yet you don't even know the significance of Model W. You fear what you don't understand, and eliminate what you fear. It's because of foolish people like you that there's conflict.
I don't know what all that ideological babble was about, but it sounded a lot like a threat.
So it is. In the world I have in mind, there is no place for idiots like you, Megaman Model A. Your time's up, fool.
As you heard, Aelous has a world in mind.
Complete victory. A fool who doesn't even know his own strength has no right to rule.
Every Megaman we come across so far has an ideal world. Thetis, it's an ideal world for fish and nature in general. The Aelous, it's a world made specifically for Idealists, which is something that a lot of you guys who like ideology will probably like him in general. I think if I'm correct, oh god, I'm getting hit left and right. Well, I'm here, folks. I think someone's calling me. As I said, each Mega Man has had their own ideal world. Aelous is a world for ideologists. Idealists, not ideologists like ideology, but idealists. For Aelous, it's a world for the strongest. Thetis is a world for Thetis is a world for nature to be preserved. Trying to think, did I miss some? Oh, Synarch. Well, actually, now think about it. Sinark didn't talk about it in an ideal world for himself. As I said, I'm actually kind of shocked by that now. I think because I never thought about that until now. But he never. How's this? And I like Sinark based on his attacks. Another thing is that you'll see me using Aelous a lot, like after I unlock him. Him in another form that we're gonna unlock after we get other missions taken care of. Pretty much, you'll be seeing me use Aelous a whole lot because sword-based models are my specialty, and I don't really excel too well when it comes to gun models.
A woeful miscalculation. To think that I could be bested by a defective. I'll never acknowledge one as ignorant as you, Megaman. Your time's up, fool. I will right this world's wrongs.
Each Megaman hates the world in their own way. Sinark, I don't know what is up with Sinark though. I never truly actually understood what was up with Sinark, to be completely honest. He spoke like a robot, but he was indeed human. Extracting from code UC80 to AC195. Expanding report data. The power of biometal isn't something to be had by just anyone. It is a power which should only be attained by a chosen one. One with the ability to change the world. I devised this cipher to lock away the power of the biometal. If you guys played the previous game, a lot of these characters will look familiar to you. It's a cipher that would allow the only chosen one to unleash its power. In other words, it's locked to a battle match. All replicates have to come to Legion to have their life cycle setting checked. I made sure that every replicate I inspected was infused with my DNA. That is the key to the cipher, the proof of being the chosen one. Yes, by viewing this data, you now have within you my DNA.
Hey, what's wrong?
Am I a descendant of Albert?
I know it's not easy, but don't let it get to you. That's just some label Albert made up. Try not to think about it.
Yeah.
That Albert guy just used his position as one of the Sage Trinity to do whatever he wanted.
It's true that Albert knew more about technology than anyone, but we had no idea that that was the kind of man he was. We should have known better. It's okay. I had a feeling something like this might happen. But it feels like there is still some other secret to me and Model A.
And only Albert knows it.
The gravity in the area should normalize momentarily. Head to the next destination.
Well, we now know we have Albert's DNA. I feel filthy. On top of that, we now have Aelous in our repertoire, and I'll be abusing this guy like no tomorrow. Yeah, we can air dash, we can jump up, we can air dash vertically, we can air dash horizontally. I get it. I don't want to hear anymore. I want to use Aelous. Come on, let me do it. Yes. Oh. Cardules. Let me go get that. You can up or dash by hitting trigger and the control pad up. You can do upward dash. I like this. On top of that, you also get to wield dual blades, and if you use them simultaneously, you can do that. You can do that little flying slash. But like I said before, we'll continue this. Well, not before. We'll continue this episode. We'll continue what we do next episode. See you guys then.